Hi everyone, today we're back with a construction company. Today we've been hired by a homeowner in Griffin, Indiana. We will be building a yard shed. This will be a full day's project for us. We're getting an early start to the day here just at the gas station right before 7 a.m. Fueling up the truck and tractor here, and I did grab something in the convenience store, but why don't I give a quick walkthrough of today's setup here. This includes the old International flatbed here, the Kubota compact tractor with a few attachments, and look at that guys, on the flatbed here we have the shed. We actually build most of it at our shop here. I find that it's a little bit cheaper for our clients, and we could do a better quality job in our shop with all our tools here, but there's still many steps that we have to get done here. So let's hop in the International. We have to actually run over first to pick up some more equipment and tools at the local supplier. Like always guys, there's a full mods list link down below. And if you end up enjoying today's video, help me out by hitting the like button. We've been taking on more and more construction projects here. Sometimes they're big, sometimes they're small, and there's so many different things we've been doing. Building garages, now we're building sheds. And I think that this is something that's going to be a lot of fun here. But we need to head to the local supplier. We need a pallet of concrete mix and a concrete mixer. I actually was not able to get a supplier here. It looks like they're full doing big construction jobs, and we just have to mix it here. But luckily, I was able to get us a machine. This old International flatbed I actually bought from a farmer many years ago, and this thing just keeps on running here. I actually really do like it. It's a really sweet truck here, and it works well, especially when you have a big shed on the back here. But we're here at the local supplier, and oh look at that guys, we got the concrete mixer. This is going to be perfect, and we have a full pallet here. So let's watch them get it loaded up, and hopefully we can get over to the job shortly to get going. Let's put a few tie-down straps so we don't lose it going down the side of the road there, but I was actually a bit surprised he was able to lift this with the forks here, but luckily I have a pair of forks with me, so we should be able to get it up off the truck here. Now I did just order 1 ton of gravel. I'm not sure when they will be arriving. I told them anytime within the next hour, since we do need to build a base for the concrete slab here, but even a small project like this guys, there are so many steps to it here. We have to make sure we do them all, or else it's just not going to be built right. We've been taking a lot of projects here in Griffin, Indiana. I've been really enjoying working in this town. I've been working in several different towns, but this one, guys, seems like a pretty good one. We have to go down this back road. That way we aren't parked on the main road here. Wow, that is a bit tight. Hopefully the trailer clears it, no problem. I mean, a big flatbed like this with an 18-foot trailer, definitely you have to learn to drive a big truck like this, but I got the hang of it, and we're coming up on the property here. Alright guys, we arrived at the job site here. So the front of the house is on the main road, and it's good we could work off the back road here, but we have to build the shed about 10 feet from the property line, which is the road, and then 10 feet from the fence here. So right about where I'm standing is where we're going to be putting it, and this is going to work out quite well. So first we're going to hop on the Kubota, and we're actually going to dig up all the topsoil. We need to get down to clay, which is most likely the soil underneath here, because we do not want topsoil, because that really is not good to build off here. But let's see, I do have to switch over to buckets, but look at this Kubota guys, this is pretty sweet here. Huge shout out goes out to Lance Modding for the Kubota here. I'm really excited for it. Alright, just getting switched over to the bucket here. Although I would like a cab and have a heat on, I will say this will do the trick here. Just keep the sun off us, and I don't really use too many tractors with canopies like this, so I thought, hey, why don't we give it a try this time around? But this is right where we have to build it. Yeah, let's see, this is perfect. I don't have teeth on the buckets here, but oh yeah, this is no problem ripping up all the topsoil. Now the homeowner did request that I put this off to the side. He said there's a few areas that he wants to fill the grass with, and he also wants to make a few flower pots. That works out for us actually a little bit cheaper for him, not having to haul away all the soil. Alright guys, we got all the topsoil cleared out here, just doing a little bit of back dragging to make it nice and even. And we're ready for gravel here. Now he did text me like 5-10 minutes ago that he's on his way. Guys, let's get to spreading the gravel here. I just had him back up right over here, right to it. And this is going to save us a little bit of time here. Definitely had to make sure the ground was solid here. Otherwise, we would have to call a tow truck for him. But really, a 1 ton of gravel isn't too heavy, and it does save us a lot of extra time here. All that back and forth, and you guys can see, look at how easy it is, though. He was able to do a little bit of tailgating there, which was awesome. Just trying to slowly scrape a little bit off. Perfect. And just trying to make sure this is a nice solid pad. Now this shed, guys, is going to be about a 5-inch thick concrete slab here. It's a 12 by 14 shed, so it's a pretty decent size. The most common, I think, is like a 10 by 10 here, but this is gonna work out quite well. So I think that's all we have to do with the gravel. Alright, we finish up with the gravel, and I'm switching over to the pallet fork here. We need to get both those pallets unloaded, and we need to get to mixing concrete here. This is going to take probably most of our time is doing this here, but like I mentioned, guys, it looks like there's just so many projects going on in town right now that we couldn't get a cement truck, no problem. This is going to be a lot of fun here. Look at the Kubota, guys. Compact tractors like this are so handy here. We're doing a really good job at not leaving tire tracks, tire ruts in the yard, and the customer is going to be really happy at that. Perfect. We just need to get the cement one. Now this is probably 500-600 pounds here, so this is really going to test how well the Kubota will be here. We do have a few 100-pound weight on the back, so that might help us. But let's see. Oh, we could definitely see a little bit of the weight here, but wow, look at that. No problem. And just trying to be a little careful here, that way we don't pull a wheelie with the back tires. But wow, that was awesome that we're able to lift a really heavy pallet like this. But guys, I'm going to get going here on mixing. I'm going to get this thing fired on up here. It's spinning. And I'm just going to get to mixing and pouring the concrete slab. Alright, I finished pouring the concrete here. I used up the entire pallet here. Didn't have one extra bag. I guess I did a pretty good job with that here. But now we're ready, guys, for the shed. And I really want to see if we can lift it here. This is probably 1,000 pounds. And this Kubota could probably lift right around 1,500. Let's see here. I do want to put a strap all the way around it here. This is super expensive, this shed here. So we do want to be super careful. But we need to lift it into place. Alright, there we go, guys. We're lifting it, no problem. Let's get it backed up here. Let's get it lower to the ground. That way, if we were to pull a wheelie or to drop it, it wouldn't be too big of a crash down. Oh yeah, this slab is going to look perfect here. So there's several things we have to do. Once I get this lowered on down here, let's go a little bit further right there. Perfect. So there we have it, guys. We have the shed in place here. I actually have to bolt this to the cement, and I am also going to put a coat of paint on it because this was a primer, and we're going to be painting it red. And just like that, guys, the job is complete right around 4:10. Wow, I have just enough time to get everything loaded back up, get back to the shop, and get home by 5 p.m. here. But take a look at that, guys. We painted it in kind of barn color red. I actually really do like it with a white trim here. But take a look at that, guys. We got it fully working here. Both the doors do open here, which is great. And we do have power to it here. Look at that. That is so cool. Now, since this is a shed, there is no insulation there, but wow guys, look at that. The shed is completely done here, so I'm going to get everything loaded up and get on back to the shop here. So until next time guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next one and subscribe for more.